All right, the bench rest is done. I'm going to shape each dough ball again. I have the bannetons ready. What I have to do is sprinkle them with some of this rice flour. So I'm going to do that before I even do the second shaping. By the way, a lot of people don't do a second shaping. I've done it both ways. I'm not sure it makes a difference, but I thought I'd show it to you because it's really, the experts do that second shaping. You will see that on videos that you watch, especially people that own a cottage bakery and they're making giant batches, like 30 loaves. You will see the dough balls all lined up with the first shape, and then you will see them go back and do a second shape. If you hear that gurgling and sounds in the back, my dogs are making noises at each other because they want to start a wrestling match, so just ignore that. So here I am with the first one. I'm just gonna take my bench scraper, scoop it up, flip it over. This time the dough is gonna be a lot tighter, so when you do your shaping again, don't worry as much if you can spread it out into a rectangle. Just pull it a little bit. So same technique. I'm gonna fold it this way, honey. Then I'm gonna take it and fold it this way. Try to stick it down. And then I'm just going to roll it up. And then I'm gonna do that candy cane or C shape of push and pulls. And you can see that it's already has surface tension. It's already tight, like a tight skin on the top. I can still feel some of the bubbles popping and hear some of it. So that's good for me. I'll do this one in the round basket. Scoop it up, flip it over, seam side up. That's what it looks like in the banneton. I usually let it sit a little and then I try to stitch it together to make sure it's nice and tight. So I'm just gonna let that one sit, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to the next one. Now, there's different ways of shaping when you're trying to put it into the loaf format. I don't use another form of shaping. I just kind of roll it to where it's more of a loaf shape. So scoop it up, flip it over, try to pull it a little bit into a loaf shape. Doesn't stretch as much, that's okay. So I'm gonna go to the center again, grab the other side, move that to the center, roll it up, and then I'm really just gonna pull it back this time rather than do the C shape, because I want it to form more like into a longer oval shape. So I'm still just pulling it towards me to tighten it up, and then I'm pinching the sides like that. And it feels like there's a lot of surface tension. You can see that it's a jiggly loaf. There's lots of bubbles on top. So I'm gonna scoop it up, flip it over, seam side up, pinch it a little. This one I'm gonna go back and stitch it up or pinch it a little bit. It's not really sticking, so it's fine. It's probably tight enough already. Plus I put some flour on it so then it doesn't stick as well. So just like that. Shower caps on. And then I'm going to put them into the refrigerator for the cold proof portion. And cold proofing is supposed to be anywhere from about 8 hours long to, gosh, I've seen people do it, not bake, and they keep it in their refrigerator for 3 days. So I'm just going to do it probably overnight. Sometimes if I'm lucky, if I look at the clock and I can see, oh, 8 hours from now, it's gonna be 9 or 10 o'clock at night, then I will bake it at night and have it ready for the next day. Sometimes I just leave it in there overnight and I get up in the first thing in the morning as I do some baking. And it always smells good in your house when you do that. So I will show you the baking portion next.